Hi, I'm Brandy Little, and I'll be taking you through the Blockbuster Customer Service Program. In the last few years, the retail business has become increasingly competitive. More and more retailers have been struggling
just to stay alive.
Excuse me, what do you know about this movie?
Nothing. Sorry.
What do you mean I returned my last video late? That was the day that ice storm came through. I couldn't even get out my driveway.
Next. Hey, gonna rent Arlington Road, I see? Great story, but
bummer ending.
Want to help make customers feel that they've been treated like individuals and prevent or relieve stressful situations.
I haven't the faintest idea why the computer is showing those films as overdue. I can tell you that I returned those 2 films and every other film that I've ever rented from you guys on time.
Next.
You know, I really didn't like that video.
Great.
The bad language was a little too much for my taste.
I've heard this was a great workout video, but I haven't actually seen it. I don't know if it's the right one for me. I mean,
I don't want to be stuck buying it and then watch it once or twice and then file it away forever.
Haven't seen it. Sorry.
Welcome to the jungle. Join Tarzan on a thrilling action.
Hi, I'm looking for a film called Last Holiday with Alec Guinness. Fine, I'll wait.
Next.
I can't believe my eyes. You're here tonight, just like those dreams of mine.
Hey everyone, this is Dan Bell, and this is my video tour of the Signal Hill Mall in Statesville, North Carolina. While doing some background research on this mall, I was reading a blog called Sky City, and they went onto the old Signal Hill website and found this great quote that used to be on the website, and I'm going to read it to you right now. We might not be the largest mall or the most exciting shopping and entertainment destination in North Carolina, but Signal Hill Mall, a beautiful gem located in the rolling foothills of North Carolina, brings you the fashion, dining, and family entertainment options in an eccentric setting. Who wrote that? Oof. Here we are getting a look at the center court of the mall and this amazing vintage fountain that is still working today. Looking down that corridor, that is where Sears used to be. And then this is the JCPenney wing. The mall is in a giant plus shape. Although not that giant. This is actually a really small mall. Small mall. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, it's at This Is Dan Bell. Also follow me on Facebook. Just look up This Is Dan Bell or Dan Bell, you'll find me. And here we have a little stage area where they probably did shows or maybe had Santa Claus there. Perhaps, not sure. GNC, live well in the dead malls. Getting a look here into one of the abandoned stores. I see a Britney Spears ad up on the ceiling there, so that's probably been closed for a while. Here is an old Learner's, and here's where the JCPenney is, and where the other working fountain is. which we'll get a look at in a minute. I do love that 1980s JCPenney facade that's on the front there. It's weird when you're driving up to this mall because outside on the building is the old JCPenney sign, and JCPenney, of course, is closed. Sears was also in this mall, and they closed, but they took down all their signage outside. Behind the mall, there used to be a grocery store. That's also closed. And all we have left out of the three anchors is Belk, which, on the day I was here, was packed full of people. So that's one positive note out of Signal Hill Mall. And here is a look into the old Lerner store. A lot of space just sitting there unused. Here we are going into the Belk wing of Signal Hill Mall, and you can see that this planter, which is solid concrete, connects to another planter with a seat or a bench, an area where you can sit down. I think that's pretty interesting. You don't really see that in malls anymore. And we're going to look through the gate here and see what we can see. A nice darkened store space with nothing in it. Very, very depressing. And that's a look back at the center court area. And you can see here that they have a Bath and Body Works with no customers in it. And next to that is Radio Shack, which is a store that is becoming more and more surprising to see when you do see one, because so many of them have closed. So here we are in front of Belk, and we have this empty storefront over there that kind of looks like a shed with glass doors. You can see there in the center is an old fountain that they've turned off, and we're going to get a closer look at that in just a second here. Another empty, vacant store. And here's a look at that fountain. Once upon a time at Signal Hill Mall, there were people. So here we are headed into the Sears wing. There is a foot action on the right here, but that is the only place of business that is open in this wing. And you can see right here there's the same planters and seat bench are in this wing as well as the Belk wing. Here we are getting a nice panoramic view of the Sears wing in the Signal Hill Mall. And you can see there's no life at all besides the plants, of course. And that's where Sears used to be. And, oh, wait a minute, what do we have here? It's a gentleman walking very quickly. He's blowing his nose. Is he leaving? No. He is mall walker confirmed. And there he goes with a clean nose and a bright future. Please make sure you check out the other videos in the Dead Mall series, and I want to thank you all very much for watching.
Next.